welcome to Inside Nigeria, coming to you live from Leadership Podcast Studio. My name is Tion Joseph, and it is our culture to keep you well informed about the happenings around you, and that is exactly what I'll be doing this morning. Permit me to start today's show with Nigeria's most influential newspaper, which is the Leadership newspaper. Please follow me. On Leadership this morning, the major headline says 9 days to go. APC, PDP, LP, others strategize, fine-tune campaign machineries. You can find this story in detail on page 4. Moving down there, our first bullet says, my campaign team will lead PDP to victory. This is coming from article. The next bullet says, Tambuwa's appointment, plot against South, says Wike's camp. The very next bullet says, Tinubu appoints Yaya Bello as a youth campaign coordinator. And the very last bullet on leadership this morning says, LP to leverage organized labor structure. That is a brief we'll be taking on leadership. There's so much more stories, but you can do well by hopping to our website, www.leadership.ng, to find the stories and much more. Also do well to grab a copy by yourself, for yourself. Now that is all we have for leadership. Moving on to the very next paper for today, we have on my list the National Economy, which is a sister publication to Leadership. Now on National Economy this morning, major story says, barriers of misfortune, how unending oil theft is threatening Nigeria's cash cow. Very last bullet on National Economy says, political will, deployment of technology orders, way out, says experts. That's all we have on the National Economy this morning. Let's move briskly to the next Nigerian daily. And on my list, the next Nigerian daily we'll be taking will be The Nation. On The Nation this morning, major story says strike. Reps ASU meet over face off with government tomorrow. Now moving down there, the first bullet says union asked to submit written presentation. Case against teachers for hearing today. That is all we have on The Nation this morning. Moving on to the very next paper on my list, we have The Punch, and the headline says tax reliefs, concessions. FG grants 16 trillion naira waiver to Dangote Honeywell orders. Moving down there, the first bullet says duty waivers, tax reliefs good for economy but discriminatory. Economists slam FG. Next point says South Africa's earned $107 billion tax revenue in 2021. Nigeria $15 billion behind Kenya, Angola. Very last bullet on Punch this morning say revenue slumps as debt servicing gulps 6.16 trillion naira in 16 months, says DMO report. That is all I'll be taking on the Punch this morning. Let's move briskly to the next paper. And on my list, the next paper we'll be having is the Vanguard, and that will sum up the newspaper headlines for today. And on the Vanguard, major story says businesses heading for total collapse. NECA raises alarm. Moving down there, says over 50 taxes weighing businesses down, warns against further borrowing, calls for harmonized tax system, economy facing many vulnerabilities, Muda Yusuf. And the very last bullet on Vanguard says, let there be tax harmony, says FRA's boss. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. This show is a daily show, so please do well by hopping on to Leadership TV again tomorrow morning by 10 a.m. to find the stories and much more. Thank you once again. My name is Tion Joseph, and do have a great day.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.